Trying to redo this bench here. Looks like it's got good bones, meaning the framework is still good. I'm just gonna change the top here. Looks like it had its better days. And it's around a tree that's been here for years. Took all the bad pieces down. You can see some of the framework broke as I was pulling it out. So I'll just reinforce it. You see the legs of it is still good. And this is great wood. This probably, I don't know how long it's been here. But usually decking boards are real thin. See, this one's much thicker. It's just really a 2x6. So every time you do a deck, you should use these types. So this will give you at least 20 years, no problem, if you treat it all the time, every couple of years. 2x6, pressure treated wood. Here I am at Fairfield Baptist Church. It's actually where we have our events at. What I'm doing here is I'm going to, looks like there was some serious damage that's been damaged for a while. So it looks like it was only done one time years and years ago. And this is one of the favorite trees. Nice spot, nice construction here. And I'm just gonna redo it for them. It would have been a lot easier if this was built square. Really install this real quick, but we got all those angles. Every cut is an angle. And I got my setup here. It's gonna take a lot of wood too. That should be enough wood. And we got our generator out there, so we don't have to go in the building. And I put it all the way back there because it makes a lot of noise. And that miter saw right there can cut everything, any kind of angle you want. Let's roll. Right now I'm done with the framing, so I had to beef it up a little bit, we call it. You see how I had to scab it? We use the terminology. Instead of taking that wood out, add one on the side of it. Took out some of the old pieces. I have to make sure it still has the strength for people to sit on. And also I re-nailed everything. And this is gonna be the problem here. Looks like they used 6 pieces, which is way too many. They didn't measure it right for the wood. I don't know what they did, but I'm gonna overlap it this way. And I'm gonna snap a line and get that straight angle there. And then it looks like the fastest way and the best looking way to get those seams tight, because there's gonna be a seam right here and right here. Each of these, there'll be a seam. So also I'm gonna overlay, I'm gonna put wood on top of this one and stretch it out over there. And that will give me that line also. See how I'm actually overlapping these to get that straight line. This way everything's matched up. I don't have to worry about the angles too much. Same thing here. I got that marker in there in the middle of this post here and the other side there also. And then I'll do the same layout this way. This way I can get those seams nice and tight. Okay, now these are nailed in. I nailed all these in at this end. Remember, I overlapped it to trace it. You see how perfect these are? That's perfect for outside wood. Because normally, even these 2 pieces of wood are not the same exact size. It's almost impossible to get it exactly the same, especially if you're trying to do an angle. And then I bring it over here. Same thing, I'm snapping my line from here, right in the middle. And then I'm matching it up the other end the same way. I'm gonna cut this while it's actually nailed. Then I'm gonna take the next boards and overlay it again and do the same technique all the way through. This way I can't make any mistakes and I would get those seams really tight. And also, these are really decking boards. So this is what we use. Decking boards are maybe an inch thinner than these, and that's why they have so many problems in Georgia. So when you buy these 2x6s, actually, they're actually cheaper than decking boards, which doesn't make sense, and they're much thicker. So these cannot, how do you say it? They cannot give cracks. It's real hard for these to split in the middle. When you see decking boards within 2 years, you start seeing splits in here because it's so thin. This one is much thicker. And also because it is much thicker, when you lay it down together, they're straight and they got less knots. So 2x6s should always be used on a deck. As you can see, nice and straight. And that's what the circle is for. Again, we're at Fairfield Baptist Church here in Lithonia. Next week, the students will be doing this house. We'll be doing a lot of painting and drywall in their house, the Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts house. A quick overview of this campus. That's the Life Center, big gymnasium. They also run a school in there. All the way back there is a 3-story parking lot. Nice sized church. This is a school here, military school. And this is the other church. And just finishing up on this bench here. Just giving you a quick overview here. See how we got those angles real tight. And whoever designed this, I guess they left this opening for entrance, which makes sense. We got all those turns. Just go around and show you here. A lot of cuts. It's like you can sit a lot of people here, because actually, if they designed it that way, you can sit on the inside and you can sit on the outside. So a lot of people can sit here. It's like more than 50 people. Really windy out here today. That's about it. It took about, I would say, 6 to 7 hours. About 3 hours yesterday, and maybe 4 hours today. Again, this is through the Handyman Training School, and we will be starting our next class within a month. We are partnering with the DeKalb County Police Department, so we'll be doing a lot of charity events also. And remember, this school is required to do community work. So we'll be able to do free work to different organizations like this church, homeowners in need, etc.